Hello, I'm Philip Stoten from EMSNow. I'm here at Southern Manufacturing and I'm on the booth of the Paragon Group and I'm joined by John Mays. John, thanks for joining me. Pleasure to see you again.
You too.
First of all, number of different logos on shirts and a number of different brands, and you've got them mentioned up here. Talk me through them and how they join together, how they connect as a group.
That's a good question. The Paragon Electronics Group is actually 6 integrated businesses, going from in 3 key areas really, in components, PCB assembly, and electromechanical. Within those 3 to the top levels, there are within components, for instance, we have our sourcing broker business, Vigilance, which we launched in 2011, which is looking at helping out on long lead time obsolescence issues, but really, as the name Vigilance suggests, looking at offering a service whereby using our component inspection laboratory in Bedford that we set up in 2011 to look at trying to identify and prove the authenticity of components using chemical wash, high resolution microscopes, X-ray, curve trace analysis, and a variety of other tools to prove the provenance of the parts. Also in the components area is our traditional kitting business. The Paragon is known as. I think Paragon has been established 22 years, and I think the word Paragon is synonymous with our kitting and supply chain management services. Moving on to the PCB assembly area is where our JJS business, our EMS activity, comes into play, and that is again from right through from NPI and prototypes through to complex electromechanical products via PTH and surface mount assembly, right the way through and test. The product behind me is a classic example that we decided to bring to.
I was going to say, this isn't just PCB assembly, is it?
No, absolutely. Our tagline is JJS, no ordinary EMS company. And I think, and to substantiate that sort of claim, really, this is testimony to that, insofar as it brings together all of the elements of the group.
Right.
Within this product that we see here behind us, we buy the components, we build the circuit boards, we do the cable harnessing, we buy the machine parts, fabricated parts, all the metal work, put it together, test it, box it, and ship it. This particular customer doesn't touch it, so we ship direct to their customer. And the level of complexity has surprised people. We talk about no ordinary EMS company, and the fact that our core skill at JJS, as well as PTH and SMT assembly, is in the mechatronics, really complex machines. And we've talked about that quite a lot. I think you and I have spoken about that in the past. So we thought it'd be really good to bring something along like this that's got pneumatics in there and all those moving parts, which I think has surprised a few people and substantiated the claim that we've done.
Of the group, so people can visualise what you do. And this particular product has touched each of those companies within the group, from Vigilant through JJS and through Paragon.
Yeah, mainly Paragon, and Paragon and JJS.
And in terms of the way a customer like this customer, but a new customer, would access the group, would it be through one of those key companies, and then they would access the others through that?
Yeah. How that works is a customer can work with us and partner with us at any of those points along the value chain. If, for instance, if you're a JJS customer and we're building products like this for you, and you have a need for any of the other services, then you would stick with your account manager. So you'd have a group account manager that would orchestrate the resources of all the other companies, such that you get a seamless sort of single point of contact. So we didn't want our customers to have to deal on several touch points.
And with respect to Vigilant, and the name's perfect because it's exactly what's required in that sector, we seem to be seeing more and more concern in that area. Is it mainly fake components? Is it conflict materials? What are you actually looking for when you're testing components?
Well, all of those. We start off with just some skills really in terms of looking at packaging, the quality of the packaging, the look of the components, things of any documentation that comes with it, and just make sure that the box and the bag and the component and the logo and all those things gel and hang together. So that's a very, very cursory to level. Then we go into some of the chemical washes, the high resolution microscope, the X-ray, etc. And we're looking for not always counterfeits. Counterfeit is really where the sort of press and the market have sort of latched onto. But there are manufacturing rejects. Sometimes a device that probably should have not got out into the supply chain that has, and they find their way back in, and we can do those. Some things with bent lead frames and a number of issues. And through the various tools and skills and analysis that we have, we just go through a process, iterative process, and track them that way.
Okay. And John, I know you've got business outside the UK and manufacturing in Europe, but you're predominantly in the UK. How's the UK market shaping up at the moment? Are you seeing new demands? Are you seeing companies that are keen to have this kind of turnkey solution?
Absolutely. Most of our customers, there are a couple of exceptions. We have US and European customers, but the majority of our customers are still UK OEMs. So we can, depending on the volume, the complexity, the skill set required, we can mix and match depending on those things as to where we build it, be it UK or Czech Republic, or often there's a hybrid solution where we build a bit in either place. Depends where the end point, the destination of the product, where we ship it to, how we ship it, and some of those things come into the equation as well. But to answer your question, the group, our results for last year, the group grew. Some single-digit growth for the group. The EMS activity grew by just under 21%.
Wow.
So in this day and age, we're hearing a lot of doom and gloom about the EMS sector in our sort of tier, whatever tier you decide that we're in. And we're investing. We're buoyant. We're investing. A new twin pick and place line went in January last month. So a complete new line has gone in there. So we've invested not only to set up vigilance, investing in that business, investing in JJS to add around 70% capacity. So
and when you do those new investments, are you able to, as well as adding capacity, are you able to add flexibility? Is the new equipment able to offer you things beyond just more volume?
It makes us more agile. It gives us, for every line that we add, it clearly gives us more flexibility, more agility. The line was partly on the expectation of new business, but partly on some very bullish forecasts from our existing customers for 2013. So putting all those things into the equation, and it's busy. That machine's busy already. So.
Okay, and you're only a few weeks into it.
Yeah, it bodes well for the rest of the year. And this here is what we're really looking to push here at the show. We talk about mechatronics and complex electromechanical equipment and robotics and all the other terms, but I think unless people actually see it, they don't realise quite how far away from sort of box build that we are. Everybody does box build, but what does box build mean and what does electromechanical mean? And so hopefully this is just showing what we mean.
And let's face it, John, you've got to get out of the Me Too business when it comes to stuffing components in PCBAs. There are too many companies that can do that.
Absolutely. So we think with all of the elements of the group, from supply chain through test, through PCBA, and this top-end electromechanical skills, that gives us a breadth of service that we can offer a total manufacturing service, and then factor in the quality and the agility and all those other things as part of our world-class program. I think we've talked about before. That, I think, is what gives us the edge. But in terms of sweet spots, then this is it.
And no ordinary project, no ordinary EMS. Absolutely. John, thanks for your time. Good luck with the rest of the show.
Thank you very much.
Always a pleasure to chat, and look forward to doing so again. Thank you.